Okay everyone, shall we continue with Blackadder? Yes, I was going to do Still Game tonight, but I realised that Begin, which is the next episode, is actually one of the very lucky few that is safely tucked up in the Patreon archive. So, once I've uploaded that video to Patreon and filmed this, then I'm going to screen record this and stick it on YouTube. But let's get into this.
In 1486, the second year of Richard IV's historic reign, and also the year in which the egg replaced the worm as the lowest form of currency, King Richard departed England on a crusade against the Turks.
As the good Lord said, love thy neighbour as thyself. Unless he's Turkish, in which case, kill the bastard!
He left behind him his beloved son, Prince Harry, to rule as regent in his stead.
Prince Harry?
Farewell, dear Harry.
Farewell, father.
And his slimy son Edmund to do the tasks most befitting him.
Edward.
Aww. I feel sorry for Edward, just because he's a bit simple and a bit weird, a bit strange. He doesn't get any love. Aww.
My lord, with the king gone?
Of course! At last, a chance for some real power.
Also, you may have seen on the community tab last night, I put that I was going to start doing Mr. Bean on the Patreon, just for a laugh. I know I've already seen it, I don't care, it's just something for a laugh, because even though I've watched every episode a couple of times over the last 10 years or so, the last time I watched the entire series from start to finish, in like a binge form, so in less than a few days, I was literally a child. So, yeah, it'll be good. And last night I watched Mr. Bean's Holiday, and I was just sat watching it, and honestly, the last time that I watched that movie from start to finish, I was young as well, I was about 13. And watching it as an adult, I realised just how much really good hidden humour there is in there that kids wouldn't have understood. Like when he's, ends up in the village where the yogurt advert's being shot, and he's dressed up as a Nazi, and he's just standing around going like this. And it just, as a kid you'd be like, okay, that's funny. He's doing a funny thing with his hand. But as an adult, you're like, that's funny because etc. etc. There's so much great hidden humour in that film, and it just made me appreciate Rowan Atkinson like 10 times more than I already do, which is some going because he's already like in my top 10 all-time legends. But yeah, I'm just saying that with this, because this is really early on in his career, So. Yeah, I want to get some more Rowan Atkinson on the channel. So it's a good start with this, and then eventually Mr. Bean. He's so intelligent too. He literally has genius IQ. Like famous genius is his IQ higher than? Is it Albert Einstein or something? Or Isaac Newton? It's one of the famous like physicists or something. And his brother is a politician. He was the UKIP candidate in 1999 and he founded another party. But yeah, anyway. Born to be 4. This is episode 2, isn't it?
Onward! I want you scum back to the castle by sundown or you'll all be slaughtered! Onward!
Oh well.
Come on! Come on, will you? Shut up! Now you just keep quiet, all right? I've just about had enough of you. Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up!
But come on, you mustn't know where you're going. Stop! Where are you going? Not away from the castle. Shut up!
Splendid, splendid. Now, look, you're not supposed to be here, Captain. That's far enough. Now, get out.
They followed him back.
I could get my hands on that bastard brother Harry. Ah, Edmund. Edmund?
He's gonna come out the other side. Yep.
Ah, there you are. Splendid news, Edmund. Father's coming home. He writes here that he'll be back by St. Leonard's Day. Excellent. So we can celebrate both events together. Now then, I shall handle the visiting royalty, of course, the guards of honour, and the papal legate.
He just wants to go put his hands over the fire because he's been out rounding up sheep in the snow.
You can sort out the frolics.
The frolics?
Yes,
The
the
frolics?
Morris dancers, the eunuchs, and the bearded women. You know, the
Bearded
traditional
women?
St. Leonard's Day entertainments. Oh, damnation, no, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to attend to the drains. Edmund, you'll have to look into those as well.
Yes, fine. I'd be honoured.
Good. You won't let me down, now will you?
No. I'm really looking forward to it already. Thank you so very much.
Splendid.
12 months of chasing sheep and straightening the royal portraits, and now this. The bastard.
The bastard!
Bastard!
If only he were, my lord.
What?
If only he were a bastard, my lord, then you would be regent now.
Ah, yes.
Would he?
And then one day.
You would be king, my lord.
Ah, yes. Yes, I would be king. And then what?
You'd rule the world, my lord.
Precisely.
Precisely.
It's not fair, you know. Every other damn woman in the court has bastard sons, but not my mother, oh no. She's so damn pure, she'd only go down in case she notices her own breasts.
You must be
My mother's so pure, she daren't look down in case she notices her own breasts.
so looking forward to the King's return, Your Majesty.
No.
What is that thing on her head?
I think he will come to your chamber and make mad, passionate love to you.
Yes, I wish I wouldn't do that. It's very difficult to sleep with that kind of thing going on. Being
Mad, passionate love to you. Yes, I wish you wouldn't do that. It's very difficult to sleep with all that going on. Yeah, you're not supposed to be sleeping when he's making mad, passionate love to you, Your Majesty.
difficult to sleep with that kind of thing going on. Being used all night long, like the outside of a sausage roll.
She just equated sex with the king to being used like the outside of a sausage roll. That is innuendo on a different level.
To look forward to the jesters, the jugglers.
Red brown ox, steaming and smouldering all night long.
Oh yes, the feast.
Sorry? I was thinking of something else.
I particularly hope they've got the Morris dancers. I love them.
Yes. I like the eunuchs.
Oh yes, the eunuchs. Oh, I wish I owned one.
I wish I'd married one.
Fine. Could have happened to anyone. Never mind. Oh, God, I don't believe it. We've only got one act and she shaved her beard off.
There's always the eunuchs, my lord.
Oh, yes, so? The eunuchs and the amazing beardless woman. Well, there must be someone else. There must be. Look.
There's the jumping Jews of Jerusalem, my lord.
What do they do?
What do they do?
They come in, my lord, and they jump. A lot.
Right.
Humorous.
Pretty straightforward
That
then.
must be something else, surely. What's this? The death of the Pharaoh. Sir Dominic Prick and his magnificent strolling
Sir Dominic Prick and his magnificent strolling woofaroonies.
performed the tragic ancient Egyptian masterpiece, The Death of the Pharaoh. That sounds funny.
Oh, no. I found that very moving, my lord.
Well, it better be funny or Prick will get his comeuppance, I can tell you.
What about Jerry Merriweather and his 4 chickens?
What do they do? Lay eggs?
Yes, my lord.
All right, we'll have them.
What is it, Mum?
The eunuchs.
Oh dear.
I should have known. Never trust a eunuch.
What are we going to do?
Well, I know what I'm going to do.
I recognise him on the left. He was in the Doctor Who episode where the Doctor and Donna go to the planet of the Ood, and he ended up being turned into one. He was Cruella's slave, basically, in the 101 Dalmatians movie, and the second one. Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
Now, Baldrick, give me an execution order. I'm gonna teach them a lesson they'll never forget.
Don't recognise him, though.
Whatever extraneous parts of their body still remain. My lord, take that to the Lord Chancellor.
Who's that in the...
Desperate!
We could have the Morris dances, my lord.
Now look, we are not that
His mouth. Rowan Atkinson is good.
desperate. Morris dancing is the most fatuous, tenth-rate entertainment ever devised by man. 40 effeminate blacksmiths waving bits of cloth they've just wiped their noses on. How it's still going on this day and age, I'll never know.
Sorry, so do you want them or not?
Ah, Edmund.
And rest. Oh, splendid.
Edmund's coming along.
Oh, very, very well indeed. I think it's going to have a
Oh.
slightly...
Bear with me, guys. Let me just delete. Yeah, I said I did some deleting before this, so I've got some space to record this one. But they never deleted properly until I delete them from the actual recycle bin. There we go.
Spartan look.
What? Greek?
Yes, that's right. Yes, a Greek.
Oh, good. Everyone turning up?
Oh, absolutely everyone. So many people, in fact, I'm afraid I've had to let the eunuchs go.
Oh, no.
No.
That won't do at all. Not on St. Leonard's Day. Because, well, correct me if I'm wrong, Lord Percy, but St. Leonard himself was an eunuch.
An eunuch.
Yes, that's right.
That's why I thought it might be more tactful.
Oh, no. To leave out the eunuchs on St. Leonard's Day would be like, well, it would be like leaving out the Morris dancers or the bearded women. Besides, Dougal McCandless, the King's supreme commander, is expected at the feast, and as you know, eunuchs are his particular favourite. Scottish, you see. Good. Well, I'm relying on you, Edmund. Carry on.
So, some carrot-faced, thistle-arsed Scottish orangutan.
Apparently he's a great warrior.
Oh, yes, that's what they all say, those Scots. They're just barbarians. Half of them can't even speak English.
What do they speak?
I don't know, it's all Greek to me.
It's all Greek to me.
No, I mean, it sounds like Greek.
Well, if it sounds like Greek, it probably is Greek.
It's not Greek.
It's Scots.
It sounds like Greek. What's not Greek, but sounds like Greek. That's a good one, my lord.
Look, it's not meant to be a brain teaser, Percy. I'm only telling you that I cannot understand the blind words they're saying.
Well, no wonder, my lord. You never learned Greek, of course.
Oh my God.
Percy, have you ever wondered what your inside is like?
Sometimes, my lord, yes.
I'd be perfectly willing to satisfy your curiosity.
Jesus.
Oh my God, this Scotsman's beginning to annoy me already. I'm the Duke of Edinburgh, you know. And Laird of Roxburgh, Selkirk and Peebles. I can make things very difficult for him. As for these entertainments, oh, I don't know. Baldrick, you've got a beard. Go and get yourself a nice dress.
Oh, great, my lord.
Percy, you'd better go and get Bernard the Bear Baiter.
Yes, my lord.
Looks like we'll be needing him. Go, Percy.
Yes, my lord.
Tell him to bring a bear this time. Improvising last year was
How do you improvise a bear?
To father's return. What the devil?
Oh, is it a Scotsman?
Noble Harry, Prince of Wales, took all Angus greet you and laid at your feet the spoils of an enemy at war. Oh, sorry, that's my overnight bag. Behold! Treasures torn from the torso!
Buzz some random guy's head out onto the table covered in food. Oh, sorry, that's my overnight bag.
On the top.
Oh, McAngus, it fills me with joy and hope to see you. What news of my father the king?
Well, when I last saw him, he swore he would be back by the Feast of St. Leonard and die in the attempt.
God forfend, we shall pray for his safe passage. Join us, you must be starving.
And young Lochinvar.
Oh, yes, and him too.
Come on, Lochinvar.
You meant the horse?
You must be the king's wee bit of rumpy pumpy, eh?
I am the queen.
Aye. Listen, I've got a message for you. My father asked me to send his regards to you.
Do I know him?
Oh, I think you can say that yet. He's Donald McAngus, 3rd Duke of Argyll.
Ah, Edmund, there you are.
You're walking like you got the Duke of Argyll's.
McAngus, this is the man who's providing the entertainments for us tomorrow.
Oh, the eunuch! There's a groat for your trouble.
I'm not a eunuch.
Oh, you sound like one to me.
I'm not a eunuch. I am the Duke of Edinburgh.
Oh, you are you?
Yes, he is.
Same old story, eh? Duke of Edinburgh and about as Scottish as the Queen of England's tits. Oh, sorry, no offence, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry, you're in my chair.
Don't apologise.
The Duke of Edinburgh and about as Scottish as the Queen of England's tits. That's a good one. Do you Scots still say that? Who was the last? It was Prince Philip, wasn't it? He was the Duke of Edinburgh. Because he ran the Duke of Edinburgh scheme. Is it? Oh, I can't be sure.
Well, now we've all got to know each other, I have rather a special announcement to make.
Well, tell me you're a eunuch as well.
McAngus, as reward for your heroic deeds in battle, my father here empowers me to grant you anything that you may desire of me.
If you've got any sense, you'll ask for a haircut.
I'm honoured. All I ask for is a scrap of land. Grant me fair Selkirk and the noble Shire of Roxburgh.
What? Very well, by the power vested in me.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to dip my little fly in your ointment, but those lands do in fact belong to me.
Yes?
Well, so perhaps he'd like to choose somewhere else.
McAngus?
No, I love Roxburgh and Selkirk.
But that leaves me with Peebles.
Oh, yeah, and Peebles.
Are you trying to say something, Edmund?
Well, I don't know. I mean, some people might say, well, what an absurd idea.
Okay, I don't have enough knowledge on this subject, so I don't know. But in this situation, say, hypothetically, if it was real, who has the most power? The Duke of Edinburgh, or whoever this guy is? He's the Duke of Argyll, isn't he, or something? Who has more power? He's the king's son. His brother is first in line, so I'm guessing he's second in... So if he's second in line for the throne, he has more power than this guy, surely. But the first in line, his brother, has been left in charge while their father is away. So he's making the decision. So can he go over the second in line's head and give this random Scotsman land that belongs to the second in line? Is that... But, you know, is that how it would work?
Idea, giving away half of Scotland to a kilted maniac for slaughtering a couple of syphilitic Turks. Au contraire, I say, reward him.
Good, so be it.
Hooray!
Yes, please do.
That stinking Scottish weasel.
Why, my lord?
Because he's a thieving, stinking Scottish weasel, that's why. How? I'm gonna stab him.
Where?
In the Great Hall and in the bladder.
In the bladder.
If you do it in front of everybody, won't they suspect?
Yes, a drawback. Yes, perhaps.
Yeah, if you do it in front of everybody, they might notice.
More cunning.
I have a cunning plan.
Yes, perhaps, but I think I may have a more cunning one.
Oh, mine's pretty cunning, my lord.
Yes, but not cunning enough, I imagine.
Well, it depends how cunning you mean, my lord.
Well, I'm pretty damn cunning. How cunning do you think I mean?
Mine's quite cunning, my lord.
All right, then let's hear it. Let's hear what's so damn cunning.
Right, well, first of all, you get him to come with you.
Oh, yes, very cunning. Brilliantly cunning. I asked him to come with me and then stab him, perhaps. How cunning can you get?
No, my lord, you get this enormous great cannon.
No, I see. Take him outside, get him to stick his head down the cannon, then blow it off. Oh, yes, Morgan, that's a wonderful idea. Ooh, I think I have a plan that will give us a little more.
Well, you know, why don't they arrange a trip? And he brings these two with him for muscle. And then they just lure him to like a quiet forest. And they do him there. No witnesses. What's going to happen? Is his dead spirit going to come back and tell everybody what really happened? Like the last guy that he killed? You know, the guy whose head he chopped off in the first episode.
Entertainment.
Sorry about that, guys. I was just messaging my dad asking him if he's seen Blackadder before, and he says he has. He says, I thought Blackadder Goes Forth was brilliant. Can I help you?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
I'm not in your way over here, am I?
No, you're fine up there.
Oh, there is just one thing. I was wondering if you could do me a little favour.
Let me down?
I was wondering if you'd like to help with the celebrations tonight.
How? For staying away, do you mean?
Well, the thing is, we were hoping to present a mystery play by one of our leading thespianic troupes. But unfortunately, one of their number is ill, and I thought you'd be the perfect person to take his place.
I warn you. No actor.
Well, there shouldn't be much acting required. It's an ancient Egyptian piece called The Death of the Scotsman.
I'll have a crack at it.
You can...
Is he just killing animals for sport? Isn't he supposed to be hunting food?
Play the Scotsman, if you like, who dies at the end of the play.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Now that I can do.
Yes, well, as I say, there may not be much acting.
Haha.
Oh, and mind the weasel pit.
Oh, and mind the weasel pit. One step away from it. The jumping Jews. Swapping it for a real one. How's it gonna go wrong?
Let's see those branches waving and swaying in the breeze. Tall, now smaller. Small, that was
Have you made necessary changes?
yes, my lord. Not bad. But, I don't really think they understood it.
We three are gathered with most bold intent. Here by the banks of the graceful Nile, where camels ride and deserts blow, to spill the blood of this Scotsman vile.
What is a Scotsman doing in Egypt?
I'm not sure, but apparently they've had very good reviews.
So your mother there? I met my father on the way back through France. Apparently him and your mother used to...
No, don't be absurd. Such activities were totally beyond my mother. My father only got anywhere with her because he told her it was a cure for diarrhea.
Will you believe it? I've got some letters I took for his tent. By God, they're hot stuff. I'll tell you, we certainly cast a wee shadow of doubt.
Hold on, he's texted me back saying if you do one, let me know and I will watch when I get back from holiday. Oh, he's on holiday, is he? I'll tell him I'm doing episode 2 right now.
Over the parenthood of young Harry for a start.
Don't be absurd.
Silence! What? A bagpipe strums. Behold, this way our
Oh dear.
That's my
For
cue.
never
Come
was
on.
there tyrant.
Letters? Where are these letters? They're safe for heading away. Listen, I'll show you them later.
Shadow of yonder mighty benevolence.
There's something he wants to know from the Scotsman and he's just sent him to his death.
Tutankhamun McPherson, you come not a
Tutankhamun McPherson!
Or is this not the weather fair? Or this the Eve of June?
Aye, it is. What business do you mean?
Oh my God, no, McKenzie's escaped to die. Carrot-faced orangutan. Leaving Scots weasel. No, look, he knows too much.
That is why he must die.
No, look, he mustn't. He has vital information. I've changed my mind.
I've changed my mind!
Stop the show, my lord.
How? Well, just say stop.
What's our reason? What's our reason for stopping the show?
Oh, because the knives are real and McKenzie is just about to get killed.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, thank...
My lord, quick!
Stop! Sorry, I'm late.
Everyone's just bored to shit.
Good, excellent.
It's certainly my mother's handwriting.
When did you say these words? 1460.
Yeah, my brother was born.
Baldric, get in here. Baldric,
Get out there and tell everyone that the rest of the entertainments have been cancelled.
Why?
why have I told you to, you silly little rat?
Now, why have they been cancelled, my lord?
Darcy.
Well, tell them I have a very important announcement to make.
That's
Take
creepy.
the dress off.
Oh, get out, get out, get out.
Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Well, if you played your cards right, you could become king. Yes, one day. Sooner than you think, baby. So last time I saw your father, you just charged into Constantinople when they shut the gates.
No.
Yes. 10,000 of the Turk there armed with scimitars, and your father with a small knife for peeling fruit.
Jerry Merriweather. Another nail in the coffin of variety.
I like Bernard the Rabbit better.
Thank you. Thank you. Look, Edmund, is this announcement going to take long? I haven't seen hide nor hair of a eunuch yet.
No, don't worry, Harry. It will soon all be over. My dear mother, my dear brother, lords and ladies of the court. Today there came into my possession, from the hands, my lord, of your faithful servant, Dougal McKenzie, certain letters, rather
Drum roll.
extraordinary letters, concerning the lineage of Prince Harry.
Wait a minute, I've just realised. Somehow, McKenzie got wind of the plan for Blackadder to kill him. So he's doing this as a prank. He's made it up. Somehow. It's, 1 in a million chance that his handwriting's very similar to his mother's. And this is a prank. That's what I'm going to say is happening here.
Letters? What is so extraordinary about them?
Letters?
Well, Harry, they were written by your mother to your father. Your father, Harry, being, of course, Donald Sir Duke of Argyll.
I beg your pardon.
These letters are of quite an intimate nature. Let me give you an example. Arundel, Thursday. My dear Harry Wary, often as you sit at table with my husband, probing deeply into the affairs of state, I long for the day when you will probe...
Edmund, are you sure you know what you're saying?
As sure as our mother was, Harry, when she wrote these words. Dear big boy...
Dear big boy!
As you know, your galleon is always assured a warm welcome in...
Dear big boy! Sail south, as you know your galleon is always assured a warm welcome into my harbour. Oh dear.
Big boy, sail south.
Big
As
boy!
you know, your galleon is always assured a warm welcome in my harbour.
Big boy? Mother, do you know anything about this?
Well, what chance did I have? I was just a little foreign girl.
Then
It's
I
true.
must renounce the regency and hie me to a monastery. Edmund, you shall be regent until your father returns.
The king will not be returning.
What?
Oh dear.
No, when
Oh,
McKenzie
dear.
first saw him, he was facing half the Turkish army, armed only with a small piece of cutlery. So, Percy, if you'd like to start things off.
The king is dead! Long live the king! The king is dead! Long live the king!
Probably dead.
Probably dead.
The king is probably dead! Long live the king! The king is probably dead! Long live the king! The king is not dead! Long live the king! Blood! Death! War! Rampant-pumpy!
Rumpy-pumpy!
My companion in blood and most trusted friend. You made it! I made it thanks to my trusty fruit What's going on here?
Oh dear.
Who are you?
It's your son.
Son.
What? Yes, of course. Enid.
Enid.
My beloved father, certain letters letters have come to light, which might change things a bit around here.
Letters? What letters?
They speak of acts of love between your wife and Donald, the gay dog of the Glens. I long to be in that kingdom between the saffron sheets, where you and your ruler are the only ruler. And then acts of love consummated, oh, you enormous Scotsman.
Etc.
Letters are dated November and December 1460, which, Harry, in relation to your date of birth, is precisely 9 months
After I was born. But about 9 months before your birth, Edmund.
No!
No, I think you're the bastard.
So I was half right. So it was kind of a prank. But Harry's not the bastard. Edmund is. Right. That changes things.
Silence! I want an explanation.
My liege.
My liege!
I have gathered you all here today is to try to get some proper justice meted out against this Scottish turd who has clearly forged
Scottish
these
turd?
fake letters.
Let me see them.
No, I ripped them up in his face, so no hint of that filthy slander can remain.
Oh!
You come in here, fresh from slaughter.
Is it going to turn out that there's something really important left to be read on those letters?
A couple of chocos when their backs were turned, and you think you can upset the harmony of a whole kingdom? I challenge you to a duel to the death. Yes, all right.
Yes, all right.
Idea. After all, it is St. Leonard's Day. There's meant to be some entertainment.
Wow, he really is an arsehole, isn't he? I mean, as a father.
Very good. Take your places. This nice to see old Glenshire again, eh, McKenzie?
You ain't doing time with the 3 tucks and the human chesky baby.
How could I ever forget?
He's actually backing. What the hell?
Let the killing begin.
Never seen a Blackadder wriggle out of this one.
His sword's gone. How's he gonna get out of this?
Come on, what's the hold up?
I'll give you everything I own, everything.
Uh-huh.
I'm hardly a rich man.
You're hardly a man at all.
But my horse must be worth 1,000 ducats. I can sell my wardrobe, the pride of my life, my swords, my curtains, my socks, and my fighting cocks. Oh, my servants I can live without, except perhaps he who oils my rack. And then my most intimate treasures, my collection of antique codpieces.
Antique codpieces?
My wigs for private occasions, and my wigs for humorous occasions. And my collection of pokers, my Grendel stretchers, my ornamental pumphreys, and of course, my autographed miniature of Judas Iscariot.
That's nowhere near enough. I'm only kidding. Actually, I'm quite interested in the wigs. Hey! Hope life doesn't become too dull, nobody able to pass laws over Scotland.
I wouldn't pass water over.
See the flag?
Terribly pleased you're back, Father.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't feel guilty for laughing. Because before we started this Blackadder, how much Scottish comedy have I done? How many times have I had to sit here and take the relentless piss-taking of England by Scottish comedians and Scottish actors with grace and poise and laugh? Remember? Scotch and Rye, the hotel? Yeah. Anglo-Wogie. I laughed at that and I moved on. So you shall too now move on as I laugh at you.
I miss the smell of blood in my nostrils. And the Queen's got a headache.
But we do have
Got
a
a
fascinating
headache.
week ahead. In fact, the Archbishop of York has asked me if you'd care to join his formation Italian dance class, and I really ought to give him an answer.
Do you want me to be honest or tactful?
Tactful, I think.
Tell him to get stuffed! Has that little hooligan McKenzie left?
No, Edmund's giving him a last look round the castle now.
While this...
Well, I'll be sorry to see him go.
Ah, very interesting.
Yes, and so will Edmund. They've become firm friends.
The Turks!
The trains! Father, hurry! There's been rather a messy accident. You must come quickly.
Oh my God, I should need my plunger!
The sound of hoofbeats cross the glade. Good folk, lock up your son and daughter. Beware the deadly flashing blade.
Well, he won in the end. So, Blackadder, pitch black steed. He won in the end. Metal. His horse is blacker than a hole. His port is blacker than his kettle.
With many a cunning plan. Blackadder, you horrid little man.
Well, that is the end, and well, it's already noticeable how this is improving, I must say. You know, on the when this went on YouTube, it got blocked. Remember, that's so annoying. But you know, I'm pretty sure there was at least one comment from somebody saying, "Oh, just skip the first series." We don't do that around here. We don't do that. I'm not one of these lazy Americans reaction channels who skips a whole series just so I've got less to do. But I'm glad that I'm not like that, because, you know, it actually makes the series, when the show like comes into its own big time and when it's at its peak, it makes that even better. It makes you appreciate it more if the first series is not that great, because it kind of gets you used to a level of quality, and then when you move on to the next series, it jumps up. So it seems twice as good. But there's already a difference between the first episode and this one. This was a lot better than the first. It was a lot funnier. But you know another thing about this, it's just so British as well. It's dripping with Britishness. It's a comedy based on the history of the royal family. Maybe it's not accurate history, but yeah, it's set in a castle, for God's sake, you know, and we've got Scottish, whatever he was, a duke, coming down and giving it the big un, and, you know, the king riding off to fight against the Turks, with a fruit knife. You know, it's just so British. And this, yeah, I'm really enjoying it already. I think I'm really going to get into this and end up enjoying it a lot. But I'm just wondering if it's ever going to end up being as funny as things like other things that we've done, you know, like I've done Bottom, and I said by the end it's the funniest comedy I've ever seen. Does it get that funny? Like the kind of humour where there's a joke or a gag every few seconds and you just, you know, you can't, yeah. I hope it ends up like that. But yeah, that's the end. So I'm going to say thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and I'll try and get it onto YouTube, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to do the editing thing with it if it's just gonna get blocked, you know. So I guess that's what I'll do. Yeah. Right. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Good night.